He said, Then go down hence, it is not for thee to show pride here, so go forth. Lo, thou art of those degraded. And unto man, O Adam, dwell thou and thy wife in the garden, and eat from whence ye will, but come not nigh this tree, lest ye become wrongdoers. Then Satan whispered to them that he might manifest unto them that which was hidden from them of their shame. And he said, Your Lord forbade you from this tree only lest ye should become angels or become of the immortals. And he swore unto them, saying, Lo, I am a sincere adviser unto you. And their Lord called them, saying, Did I not forbid you from that tree, and tell you, Lo, Satan is an open enemy to you. O children of Adam, let not Satan seduce you, as he caused your first parents to go forth from the garden, and tore off from them their robe of innocence, that he might manifest their shame to them. Lo, he seeth you, he and his tribe, from whence ye see him not. Lo, we have made the devils protecting friends for those who believe not.
What we need is not saving, contrary to popular belief. Nothing's going to happen to the world. What we need is an enlightenment, and enlightenment isn't the metaphysical term that we've all been sort of taught. You know, it's a metaphysical, we want to be enlightened. Enlightenment means to be in knowledge of, and to have knowledge of who we are, what we're creating, and what is ahead for us in the future.
Now, he appeared to you.
Yes.
In your kitchen.
Yes, at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Memorable day, right.
February 18th.
Were you frightened?
Well, I would be frightened if I was going to a movie and the fear was building up and I was expecting to see something, but
Were
I
you
was
a
shocked.
housewife?
A housewife.
Not a working
No.
housewife with a job away from the home?
No. I was a happy housewife.
Well educated, high school,
Married
college?
to a dentist, very much in the social spectrum in Tacoma.
Breeder of Arabian horses.
Breeder of Arabian horses.
We share that together.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, we're all wonderful.
All right.
No, yes, it happened at 2:30 in the afternoon because the clock stopped when the entity appeared, and it was on a Sunday afternoon. And all I can say is it was shocking. I mean, you don't expect to see anything like that, so you're in a state of shock for a while.
When he takes possession, is that how you phrase it? Takes possession of your body and speaks through you, where is your consciousness?
Well, the Ram would tell me when this would occur. Actually, he doesn't take possession of the body. He actually comes around the body in the aura field and works through the seals or the chakras. When I leave my body, I'm what's called a pure channel, because the whole of my essence goes to another time flow.
Are you dead?
Well,
by our...
I go through the emotion of actually dying. I've died 1,000 deaths. I mean, I know what it's like to pass this plane, but I go to a different time.
Are we in for any surprises?
A lot.
Is there fear after death? No.
You know
Is there
what?
that wonderful light that we keep hearing about from
There's a
all
light at
who've
the
had
end of
that?
the tunnel, and you move towards that light,
Right.
and the light is without judgment, which is contrary also to what we've been taught for eons. You know, the isness is without judgment. Only limited man knows right and wrong and judges other people. There is no hell. There's only life. But it is wonderful.
One more question. Apropos that subject, is there reincarnation? Are we born again?
Absolutely, but
Grant
now...
there wasn't.
No, because he got off of the wheel of life. He was able to come as manifested man, in other words, the spirit into flesh and blood. And through one existence, he was able to go into the density of limitation and then come out of it. Unfortunately, for a lot of us, we've stayed on the wheel of life, which means we come back lifetime after lifetime and we still do the same thing. It's a new stage, but it's the same problem.
Working towards a higher plane, a higher existence?
Well, but we don't. We're only coming back to confront ourselves over and over again. Now, reincarnation is my truth, and I don't force that on anyone. There's a lot of people that don't believe that we do come back, and there's others that say you live once and then you go to heaven or hell, and that's all right. But I know I've lived before. I've been who I've been before. And I'm working through my limited structure, my limited mind. Love is what allows us to go beyond the wheel of life into what's called everlasting life.
I will excuse you now, and you'll go backstage to prepare for
Ramtha.
Ramtha to visit. Welcome back. Jay Z Knight. Jay Z Knight has gone backstage, and Ramtha doesn't like the hair.
He gets in his face.
How much preparation now to call on your entity?
I don't call on him. It's a matter of me becoming alive and becoming at peace and not being nervous. And once I do that...
Are you all right?
Am I all right?
Yeah. Are you nervous?
Well, I've never been on your show before.
Oh.
Oh.
See how comfortable it is?
Yes, it's fabulous. So, it'll only take a moment or two.
We'll stay quiet here.
Indeed.
Indeed, beloved master. You are well this day in your time?
Yes, thank you. Sit down here.
This is that which is called television.
The tube.
To capture a moment forever.
You were a little tough to wake up today. Were you sleeping when we got to you?
Wake up.
Were you sleeping?
What is slumber, entity? I am never in slumber.
Awake at all times.
At all times.
Where are you when you're not here?
Would you like to see?
No.
Why would you not want to see?
Well, it might not be the kind of place I want to hang out in. You know? I'm very happy here. My little studio, my little couch.
It is a wondrous place here, entity.
And you're my first 35,000-year-old guest.
To that which is called I, entity, be an enigma. And what is 35,000 years old?
Our anthropologists today tell us that 35 years ago, people didn't have brains like they have today. They had little small, to the evolution of man, the brain has evolved. So it is great to know that somebody 35,000 years ago had such good command of the language.
Master, even before my time they did so. To that which is termed, is it why indeed your scientists, as they are termed, they have not found the great civilizations yet. They will.
Your home was Atlantis?
That was a place that which I lived, but I was a pilgrim from a land called Mu.
What is your message? What is your most important message that you want everyone on this planet to hear, to know? Is there one?
That which is termed, is it why indeed God, which hath been misunderstood, which hath been taught to live outside of your being, is within your being. That which is called Christ is within your being.
I am God.
I am God.
I am God.
I am God. I am God.
I am God.
I am God. I am God. I am God.
If anyone could be near the beloved Master and witness the love, the compassion, the humility, the grace, the generosity, no one in his right mind would not know that this is a walking, talking, living God on earth.
I'm a God and you're a God. And I'm a God and I'm going to stay a God until you recognize that you're a God. And when you recognize you're a God, I shall go back into principle and will not appear as a personality. You are God. But until I see all of you knowing who you are, I'm going to be very much what I am. God Almighty God. I'm God. I'm God.
When I read in the Bible where he says, I am, I just smile and say, yes, I am too.
Hello, Philip. How are you today?
Very good, Leah. How are you?
Very fine, thank you. So, what is it that you wanted to know?
Where are you from?
I'm from Venus.
I don't think anybody's going to believe that you or anybody else could be from Venus. Could you explain to us how you could be when everybody knows it's uninhabitable?
They think it's uninhabitable because it is not inhabitable by physical life forms. We have bodies of light, come together as one planet and one people. We have dedicated millennia upon millennia to this idea. The earlier experiments with Pan and Lemuria and Atlantis were not successful. I am the Tibetan, and I have come during this time continuum to discuss with you the idea of the only question in the universe. And that question is, what is? And the answer is, I am.
That you are all made in the image of the infinite creator, and what that means is you are all infinite creators. We thank you.
All right, fine. Well, indeed, a pleasure to be talking with you, and, well, shall we begin where you'd like to begin? Now, the problem here is people look out there, yes? They're looking all over the place as though God was somehow outside of them. It's within. Every spiritual reference, be it fundamental or be it avant-garde, speaks of that spirit within, and we would suggest here that it's there. And therefore, your task in this physical lifetime really isn't to find God, because God's everywhere. God is all that is everything. It's all over the place. Your task in any physical incarnation is to find yourself.
And Satan saith, when the matter had been decided, lo, Allah promised you a promise of truth, and I promised you, then failed you. And I had no power over you, save that I called unto you, and ye obeyed me. So blame me not, but blame yourselves. I cannot help you, nor can ye help me. Lo, I disbelieved in that which ye before ascribed to me. Lo, for wrongdoers is a painful doom.